so you get the guitar and you plug it in and you use it and you like it, everything about it.
Yeah. Well, the first one I bought, and then once I got to know you, and you started sending me something.
So I have got guys who've got my AXNs before, and every single dude has totally loved everything about it, okay? And so they always ask questions that are interesting that I need to answer, like why is the fretboard this and why is it flat? Like he loves the flatness from here to here, and it's the same flatness, which is a 15-inch radius. It's pretty much an 80s radius. And then this whole thickness of the neck stuff right here, this is like this myth kind of shit that goes on around it, because if it's not a medium C, then nobody likes it. And if it's super wide and flat, then that X's out a certain amount of people's hand size. And
then I love it more.
When you love it more, like what is that all about? Like, because you play LPs the whole time.
Well, I love LPs for what they do, but this is a different animal, man.
Well, why would you love a Gibson and then all of a sudden you like this shredder type of?
Because everything, they're like people. They're all different. Even the same Gibson or the same ESP or the same AXN is going to have its own. It's got its own thing, man. They just do. But this does something different than a Les Paul. You can play rock and shit on a Les Paul. Don't get me wrong. But it just, I don't know, with the whammy bar and the vibe of it, bolt-on neck makes a big difference too, in my opinion, in the sound on these type of guitars.
What do you think it does?
I don't know. I think it makes it come alive, for lack of a better term.
You think that bolting a neck on a guitar makes it come alive?
I do. It's something about the two different woods meeting. I like the idea of it, and that it's a freaky thing. Yeah.
Okay. I think that a bolt-on guitar is what exactly?
Just more like, I like the idea that the two woods are being married and bolted on. It's just something about that is vibrant to me, and just it feels like, I don't know if it's true or not, but I like that idea. Yeah.
So do you not think because the guitar is a one-piece guitar or a neck through or
that it's more solid?
Yeah, isn't that the impression people have? Because
yes, it is.
Like a set neck guitar is more resonant or whatever.
For whammy bar guitars, for certain. Like, put it this way, I wouldn't want a Floyd Rose on a set neck guitar. Like a Jackson soloist, that's why I don't like getting soloists. I get the dinkies. That's me.
You actually like the bolt-ons. That's interesting.
Dude, for whammy bar stuff.
That's an interesting concept. I mean, I can't analyze it from the technical. Like, I can't analyze that from the...
I don't know why that is even, I tell you.
Well, because there is set neck guitars that have the whammy bar, but everyone's...
Oh, absolutely, sure.
Okay, so I was noticing, too, that there's no difference in sustain from this guitar to, like, your L. You were playing a V, a Gibson, right? And so, like, do you think there's a difference?
No, well, I roam with the band you saw me play with last night, just the night before. My tone is so fucking hot that both guitars are gonna sing. No matter what I'm playing for you, it's gonna sound pretty strong. And if that's what you're talking about.
Yeah. Well, remember I had videotaped you, and when I videotaped you, it was like almost like unlimited sustain. You had some harmonics.
Oh, it sounded great. Yeah.
So, like, do you think it would be your Gibsons are the same?
No. I mean, no. As a matter of fact, like the V that I had last night, and that's a neck through. I was playing the whammy bar in it, and it was sounding pretty strong, like a Floyd would on a bolt-on. But it's just different, though. I don't know. It is different.
That's cool. Yeah. I like that. I like that you kind of mated those two things together, a bolt-on neck and a whammy bar. That's pretty freaking awesome. How you doing? So I haven't covered these tattoos that I do to the guitar, and I just started doing this one right here.
Yeah, I noticed.
I think it looks freaking pinching. I started out doing
got one on the back,
just this right here, which I totally love the headstock. I'm sorry, brother. This direction right here.
But this guy I was talking about.
You like that too?
No, he started doing that too.
Yeah. So I like the headstock from this position, so I put a brand right there, and I started signing them in 2000, because the business is only like 6 or 7 years old. So I started signing them in 2014, 15, 16 in there somewhere, and then I added more just recently, but that's cool. And then we could just close with the relicking. Tell me how you like the destroyed look, dude.
No, hey man, the relicking is fucking rad, and I've also had a really good time just hanging with him.